Obviously, one of the things actually I want to talk about is AI, right? So you
Right.
radiologists, you investors, so someone's have a strong opinion about the AI in imaging and radiology. First of all, what's honestly you think that AI application is really helping in a clinic? It's answering the clinical question. There's a lot of hype. The people
Yeah,
actually starting to.
exactly.
I'm actually telling you, medical physicists, you know that people not even experts in our field coming in, bringing these AI just into our which one is honestly working? What's a
Right.
good AI application?
Yeah, I mean, what we found is, like as you're saying, like there's all these sort of ideas. AI is going to replace radiology. It's going to be in the interpretation side. And while I think long term there are folks that are working on good solutions, I feel like there's an operational layer that actually does have the potential to impact more immediately. So things that are helping with the workflow in a radiologist, and whether it be in the protocoling, whether it be in imaging exchange, whether it be in the actual information gathering. So as a for instance, Abstract, one of the companies that we have funded, what they're doing is EHR summarization. So one of the challenges I always had as a radiologist was, we get a history that says pain or rule out pathology or something like that, and it was so we have to spend a lot of time digging in the chart to find why did they order this test, or what is the actual problem. What they do is use AI to do scrape the chart, even care everywhere, all the pieces, and give it a summarization. And you can even have customized modules so you can click on the liver and it gives you the last 5 reports of the liver. So you're really able to get history that is very relevant and can help patient care. The other thing is that, when we get these histories of like rule out pathology, those actually don't get reimbursed. And many of them are actually written off by the department. So, one of the other potentially appealing things for this is the ability to match the right history so that you can actually get compensated for the time that you spent interpreting that scan. So another way to help with industry. So yeah, I think the ones that are doing functional things that can help the radiologists do their job better, more efficiently, are really going to be the ones that show the immediate first impact of AI. And then I think down the road, there's certainly going to be other areas, whether it be in communication, whether it be in protocoling, image optimization, and then finally interpretation. I think they're definitely along the path. There's use for it, but yeah, I think the immediate impact is going to be in the operational functional side.
So Jesse, there's a conversation between me and my other physicists, radiology. We have two radiologists actually came to our podcast, and I was just talking with them about this. I said now the radiologists are going through a lot of images. I mean, you're in pediatric, probably adult the same, like 500, sometimes 400, 500 images, right? So maybe AI can help you to get into the point that you actually can look at those images that you want to see. But here's the problem thing is maybe then we as a physicist can give you more images. Like we talk about quantitative imaging, we talk about
Mhm.
functional imaging. So there's images that probably can provide it that can help you out better with your diagnostic. Do you think that's actually true?
That's actually a great point. I mean, I feel like there is so much information in the imaging that is either just below our sort of level of perception, but it's there. And it's when you do it at scale that you can start to see things like sarcopenia, like liver fat function. So there's a lot of functional information that is in the imaging that I think can really be insightful for prognosis, for overall health. They can be helpful for getting the patient into the right sort of preventative type treatment. So yeah, I 100% agree. I think there's a lot of functional information there. And then how do you balance as your to your point, like, some cases have a lot of imaging already. They've got a lot of images, so you have to go through them. But can you, like you said, can you get a summarization of it? So this is showing you the raw data. Now this is actually the key important thing. You'd have to make sure that this is really thoroughly vetted, that you can trust the output. I think that is going to be really the key piece.